Hi guys, I'm Sneha and you are watching my channel Book Junction. In today's video, I'm going to talk about how to write a literary essay, and this video is really important and special, so I really hope that you will stick around till the end so that you learn everything that I'm going to share in this video, and I'm really sure that this video is going to add a lot of value in your life. Now, before I show you how to write a literary essay, I want to quickly talk about why it is important for you to learn a literary essay and what is the difference between a book review, a book summary, a book report and a literary essay. Now, if you are a literature student or if you're planning to take up literature in your future, then you will definitely need to write literary essays, and that's why you need to learn it as well. Also, if you want to apply for scholarships, again you will need to learn how to write essays. So for that, this video will be really helpful. But it's not just about literature, any other subject. Whenever you need to research something or write a thesis, you will always need to know how to write essays, because it's usually very important in all different fields. Now let me quickly tell you the difference between a book summary, a book review, a book report and a literary essay. So usually book summaries are plain and simple. You just give the gist of the book and tell the person about the book. You do not state your opinions about the book, and that's why it is usually very easy to write. Book reviews, on the other hand, are all about your opinions and what you think about the book, so it is completely out of your own personality. Now, book report and a literary essay, these two things are quite the same. It's just the difference is in the level. So a book report is somewhat of elementary level and a literary essay is of college level and much higher level. So that's the basic difference between the four. So I really hope that you all understood the difference between the four and why it is important for you to learn how to write a literary essay. Now, without any further ado, let's get into the video and I'll show you how to write a literary essay from scratch. So there are three elements that you have to keep in mind while you are writing a literary essay. The first one is reading, the second element is rigor and tone, and the last one is structuring. Now I will discuss all of these three elements in detail, so definitely watch this video till the end if you want to learn everything. Now, reading is the base of your literary essay. If you do this correctly, then you will not have to worry about anything while you're actually writing the essay. So this is where you do all the preparation and you figure everything out. So highlighting is very important, and this is where highlighting comes handy. So you will highlight everything that is important while you're reading the book, so that when you revisit the book while you're writing your essay, you will know exactly what are the pages that you need to refer and for which purpose. Now you cannot just randomly highlight every single thing in the book, right? So this is where you have to bring in color coding, and that's why just figure out which color highlighter you will devote towards for which purpose. So pink can be for quotes, blue can be for theme, and neon green can be for evidence, orange can be for character, and green can be for facts. So while you're highlighting it, you know that this is an evidence that you will use later on. Now, after you are done reading the book comes rigor and tone. So what does rigor mean? It just basically means that you will provide quotes to back up your statements, right? So that's why you need to highlight quotes in the book as well. And then you will also need to do a lot of side reading. So side read a lot of articles, and when you do that, definitely give due credit and provide it in the reference part of your essay. Now let's move on to the tone of your literary essay. Now your tone will obviously be very important, because a literary essay is an argumentative statement about the book that you defend with evidences and a lot of examples that you collect while reading the book and all the different third-party sources as well, right? So your tone should be argumentative. You have to be very clear about that. And the next thing is to be clear, because you have to be clear. You cannot provide vague examples. You have to be clear. And lastly, be smart while you're writing your arguments. So this is called the rigor and tone of your literary essay. So after you're done reading the book, define your rigor and tone. This is very important. And the final element, that is structuring. This is where you will be writing your literary essay. So you will start your essay with the universal statement. Okay, now what is the universal statement? Don't worry, it's very simple. You just have to introduce the book with the basic facts about it. You don't have to delve deep, you just have to introduce the book and just use 2 to 3 sentences, nothing more than that and nothing less, obviously. Then comes the body of your essay, where you will provide context and write around 3 to 5 sentences so that you can give the reader a brief idea about the book. Now after the body comes the thesis statement. This is where you have to shine. This is where you have to show that you did your homework correctly. So what is the thesis statement? This is where you make an argument, where you make your claim about the book, okay, and you will demonstrate your analysis of the book in this part, and you will provide all the evidences that will support your statement. So all the evidences that you highlighted while reading, those will come over here. Now let me just show you the format of this thesis statement so that you will be able to write your essay and practice it as well. Alright, so you will start your thesis statement with a mission statement, and the mission statement will comprise of a specific way the book supports your thesis, and how is the book supporting your thesis, and why do you think that your argument is going to count. Next comes support. This is where you will write around 5 to 7 sentences and you will provide all the examples and add all the quotations from the book and explain why each quotation supports your thesis. This is where you have to shine, and this is where you have to explain everything. And next, just closing part comes, because this is where you will conclude the thesis statement, how everything you have written, how everything you read in the book, how everything sort of boils down to this. This is the part. And then finally, conclusion, as you know by the word, you will just have to reflect and you will just have to summarize the main argument that you presented, and then comes your final thought, and then your literary essay will be complete. So wasn't this so amazing? I think you learned something really important today, and honestly you can use this entire format for anything. Maybe you have to write any other essay, maybe you have to write a research paper, whatsoever. I think you learned something, and if you enjoyed watching this video and found this video valuable, then definitely like this video and subscribe to my channel. It will mean a lot to me, and I'll see you in my next video. Until then, bye bye.